So, micropoint for ESCKAZ.com. We thought this year we would do a quick review of the songs just before everything kicks off. I'm joined by Matthias and JP from Radio International and Prinz Blog, Charlotte from Eurovisionary, and obviously Misha from ESCKAZ, and my boss, Chief Editor Andy McKeeve from ESCKAZ.com. Welcome, everybody. Thank you. So, really, first of all, what I want from you is your top 5 or your 5 favourite songs from this year. Not necessarily what would win, but your 5 favourite songs. So, Matthias, you first.
My favorite songs are Slovenia, Australia, France, Norway and Estonia.
Okay, JP?
So for the top positions, I would say Sweden. Australia is very mainstream. Azerbaijan is amazing. Australia, we met them. Italy could be, and also Denmark is something different.
Charlotte?
Not because you're sitting next to me.
Oh, I was just getting so pleased.
Okay.
Well, the 5 songs I like the most are Norway and Azerbaijan and Russia and Estonia, and I will mention Denmark as well.
Okay.
For me, my top 5 are Denmark, Sweden, Romania, Norway and Belgium.
The problem is I have all to do. It's Belarus, it's Norway, Estonia, Slovenia, and maybe Australia.
Okay, and for me, I guess Norway, Sweden, Australia. Then I have to kind of think. Italy is very good for me this year. Yeah, quite a few others as well. So, moving on, semi-final 1. Run through the songs very quickly. So first, let's do the first 4. Moldova, Armenia, Belgium and the Netherlands. Opinions on those songs?
I think the producer of the show of Eurovision 2015 has picked a very good song to start off with.
Okay.
Moldova. I think he stands out in this semi-final, and it's a happy, upbeat song. In the amount of ballads we have this year.
You know, from these 4 songs, of course, my most favorite is Belgium. Yeah, and I hope it will qualify. I hope, yeah. And Moldova. Yeah, Moldova, a good song because it's not ballad. It's not ballad, it's very hilarious, it's very live, yeah.
Well, I think the thing to really notice among the first one is that it's very different songs, but it's also songs which will stand out in each their way, because we have Armenia, for example, which is a fabulous song, and then we have Belgium, which is something completely else but extremely modern.
Okay. I'm going to move on to the next 4 songs now and come to Andy, because we have Finland, Greece, Estonia and former Yugoslav Republic of Macedonia. Because tell me about Finland, Andy.
Just skipped about my favorite Moldova. Sorry about that. I just need to add that. Yes, of course, because this is probably the song I want most to qualify from the same one. Finland, is it winning? I'm sure it's winning. No. Well, this is something new. I'm very excited to have PKN in the lineup this year. I think we're going different directions. At least a new genre for Eurovision, and they are very exciting to meet and stuff like that. I really like Greece. It's my favorite ballad this year. I really like Estonia. So I think this is a very strong 4.
Okay, cool. I come to Prinz Blog now. Next 4, Finland, Greece, Estonia, Macedonia. I guess I'm going to get a different opinion on Finland here.
I'm not sure about Finland. I could see them get into the final because it's something different and people might think, oh, that's interesting, and so they will vote for it, but I'm not so sure if it will work in the final, because then it's not a good song for I think, and for the general public I don't think they will vote just because it's the people. They will listen to the song and then say, oh well, but it's not a really good song, so I don't think they will get many votes.
Okay, so moving on to the next 4, we have Serbia, Hungary, Belarus and Russia. I think I will come to Charlotte and you can tell me about Serbia.
Well, the Serbian is certainly a song which will stand out, and it's one which people are really, really...
She's a very charismatic performer, do you not think?
And a very funny lady as well.
Yeah, absolutely, but it's one which people are really, really in disagreement about. Okay. And unfortunately, I'm not too sure it would qualify.
Okay. Misha, come to you. Your home country, Russia. What do we think to Russia this year?
You know, this is the first Russian song which I really like. For many years, really like, and I think this year it will qualify, sure, and I think maybe top 10, top 5, I hope, yeah.
Okay. Back to Prinz Blog now. Last 4 countries. Don't worry, Charlotte. I will come to you for Denmark. So we have Belarus. Yeah, maybe you want to talk about Belarus.
Because I want to talk about Belarus because I'm
Uzari and Maimuna
for the selection of Uzari because I was in the jury of Belarus this year. So I'm really wishing them good luck to this competition, and I think they are my favorite entries this year.
And lovely people as well.
Yes, they are. Yeah, very good. Uzari is a very experienced singer, and so fingers crossed to them.
Okay. Prinz Blog now. Denmark, Albania, Romania, and Georgia. Some of my favourite songs in there.
First of all, I think it's interesting to see the run through because it's a good song at the end with Georgia with the Warrior. It's a really strong song at the end, so this could really well qualify and get to the final. I'm not a big fan of the Danish song. I think it's rather outdated and it sounds a bit like the Beatles in the early years. And
wait 1 moment, Charlotte. You need to come back.
Count 5.
What
Go
is-
and fight.
What is wrong with the Beatles? Absolutely nothing. It's one of the world's largest bands. It worked, and so will this. I am really worried about all the ones saying that they don't think the Danish song will qualify because it will. It stands out. It's different. It is not a ballad. And yes, there are some who apparently only wants the ballads this year, but I really believe in the Danish song and I really love it.
Good. And then we will come to Misha because I know Romania is a really big favourite of yours. So tell me about Romania this year.
Romania, I was crying when watching this video about little boy who is waiting for their parents who work abroad, and he's waiting for them and trying to escape from his village by boat, And a very impressive video, very impressive and good song, very beautiful song. And about Denmark, it reminds me Beatles, my favorite Beatles.
Well, why is that a problem?
It's not a problem.
Okay.
I wanted to say something about Georgia.
Georgia is a very good song for me this year. I always like it when Georgia have an up-tempo song, and I met her a couple of times now in Amsterdam and in Riga. She was a lovely lady to get on with, a bit of a party girl, but we can like that. I'm going to move on to semi 2, and I'm going to kick that off with Lithuania, Ireland, San Marino, and Montenegro because I know Andy's favourite song in the whole competition is in those 4.
Are you sure? I'm not really sure about that. I wonder which you mean. Ireland, you mean? No, well, he's trolling a bit.
Yeah.
So I really like the Montenegro one. Out of this, I really like the San Marino duet. I'm not so keen about the song. But they are qualifying from Junior Division. We haven't been meeting them for the last 2 years over there. So first 2 are not my cup of tea.
Okay, cool. Coming to JP now. Malta, always a big favourite for you. Malta, Norway, my favourite this year. Portugal and Czech Republic. So tell me about Malta.
Well, Malta, we had Amber on the show last week for about 20 minutes, and she's a very good singer. And I think they put the song together, made for her. It matches her vocal capabilities. I hope they qualify. I'm pretty sure they will.
Okay.
Yeah, but of course we never know what the people will vote on the night. That's
Prinz Blog, you have Czech Republic in there. I guess maybe you're supporting Czech Republic this year?
Yeah, it's a really good song. And what I like about it is that the 2 voices really fit together really well. He has a strong voice, and she has got a strong voice too. And so I think it's really a good song also. And so it's really, I think that we will see Czech Republic qualify for the very first time this year.
Let me say about Portugal. Many fans don't like Portuguese song, but I like it.
Okay.
I adore this style.
it's different.
You were singing it this morning in the apartment, Misha.
In Portuguese. I was trying. I don't speak Portuguese. No, I don't speak Portuguese. Urgent.
Okay, so next 4 we have Israel, Latvia, Azerbaijan, and Iceland. So one of the big favourites in there. So I think I'll come to Charlotte. Israel, Azerbaijan, and Iceland.
There are 2 here which I really think will do well. It's Israel and it's Iceland.
Yeah.
The Icelandic one is really, really good, and it's a lovely song. And the Israeli one is fabulous, and he is a great performer.
Okay.
What I is just afraid of is will it perhaps be too much for some countries constantly to hear a particular Israeli city mentioned all through the song?
Yeah, I know. I do like the Israeli song, and the guy is really nice. Met him in Amsterdam, he's really funny, but I do feel the song has a bit of a repetitiveness about it. So I think they will qualify this year and break that deadlock that they've had of having no qualifications for a few years. He's a really charismatic performer on stage. He really knows how to, and only 16 years old. Really, that's amazing.
Doesn't look it.
Exactly. Okay.
And
Azerbaijan. So one word to sum up the Azerbaijan song for me this year, because it's a huge favourite. One word.
It's a good ballad, and I think he's also a good singer. But I saw him sing live in, I think it was in Amsterdam, yeah. And I'm not so big fan of his voice live, because he tends to do some things with his voice, and then I don't really like that.
I think Azerbaijan will be in the top 4 even, if not winning it. He is a very, very good performer. We had the pleasure to ask him to do some mugam for us in 2008 when he was there with Samir, and it's just amazing when he's doing that.
Well, I also think it's great to have him back, and he is a fantastic performer, and certainly the song is your top 5.
I don't like a song of Azerbaijan, but I will change my opinion when I see a rehearsal. Yeah, maybe, I don't know, but now I don't like it.
For me, it was always for me it was always instant. I instantly liked the Azerbaijani song this year. A very charismatic performer again, very easy on the eye. He knows how to work a stage. Andy?
I'm not really convinced about it, he's a great performer, but I'm not really thinking the song fits him again. For second year, it's the wrong song for him.
And let me tell about Latvia. I think Latvia deserved final this year. For many years, song is very beautiful and very strong. I think Latvia will qualify.
Well, for me, it's completely the contrary. I just can't do anything with that song. But maybe it's because of an age difference. I'm not sure.
It's pretty modern, but I think maybe some people that will see the semi-final too won't be too happy with her voice, because her voice is really special. It's high, and I'm not so sure if that will work. But the song is it's a strong song, and it's really modern, but her voice could be a problem.
Okay. Last 4 in semi-1 now. Sweden. I'm just going to have a fanboy moment here, because I really love Måns, and I think that song is amazing, and I hope it wins. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say on the subject. Sweden, Switzerland, Cyprus, Slovenia and Poland. So let's start with Andy.
Switzerland. Well, I pick Switzerland because it's one of the candidates to win our Miss ESCKAZ competition.
I'm doing the girl this year.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
We can be dragging it for a long time, but you will see anyway who will pick in that in the end of the week.
Okay.
That's it for me.
What about Sweden? Of course, it's a very beautiful song, and if they bring the same
Sweden?
from Melodifestivalen to stage of Austria, probably it will win. But I don't want to back to Scandinavia again. It's enough.
Our suggestion is to get it to Lund, and we are calling it Greater Copenhagen.
Gothenburg.
Renaming it to Greater Copenhagen, and again part in Christiania. So that's our way.
I'm just going to edit that video because Andy mentioned the C word, Christiana. I mean, please.
I just came back.
Okay.
2 days ago there.
Charlotte, Cyprus, for you.
Well, Cyprus is one of those songs which I really, really love. And I don't understand why there are so many people saying that they don't like it, in particular the Greek and the Cypriots. They're so much against it, and I'm just saying this song really works for me.
It's like very much like Tom Dice a few years ago from Belgium. That's how he reminded me of when we heard it.
Another big favourite, Slovenia. So I'm going to go around the table. Everybody, opinion on Slovenia, please.
Well, the Sins and song is. I think this song that can do really well because it's catched from the first hearing.
Slovenia is in my top 10, and it can win, I think.
Okay.
I don't actually see Slovenia winning. I think there's songs like Norway and Estonia which are going to battle it too much out and then leave Slovenia out, unfortunately, because the Slovenian song is great, but I don't see it winning.
And Radio International and Prinz Blog, Slovenia opinions.
Go ahead.
I love the Slovenian song. It's really modern, and she has an interesting voice that people will remember, and so I think it will work really well for Slovenia, and I think it could win the whole thing.
Winning the whole thing, I don't think so. But it will go into the top 10 of the semi-final. Will go into the final, just like last year they did. They managed to do it with Tinkara.
It's better than Tinkara's song.
Yeah, but it's still there's a lot of other better songs in the semi-final. I think that will be in front of them.
Okay. Just a special mention for Poland from me. One of the nicest people I ever met at Eurovision was the Polish delegation. We met them in Riga and we met them in Amsterdam. Thoughts on the song? I'm not a huge fan. I'm not a ballad person, as people know. I'm not a huge fan of the song, but if it was just based on niceness of the delegation, they would qualify for sure. But thoughts on Poland?
Well, I think the song is not really strong enough.
Okay.
You know, when you hear this song 10 or 20 times, you're starting to like it, yeah. But it's ballad.
Unfortunately,
like Polish version more, but...
Unfortunately, I have to say that this is one of those songs which I really can't remember. It keeps forgetting. I keep forgetting it.
Okay.
It's number 17 in semi-final too. So after a number of ballads in the show, then yes, it's difficult to memorize the song. I fully agree to this. But it's the same with the Greek song. It's also a ballad, but it's a stronger ballad. We didn't talk about Greece.
No, the Polish ballad is not a strong ballad. And if we had like 38 up-tempo songs, then it would work. But we have lots of ballads, and this one is a rather weak ballad, I think. It's nice, but it's also boring. I'm bored throughout the 3 minutes. So, and it's like you said, I don't remember the song afterwards, so that's not a good sign, I think. It's not a good sign.
So, first 3 direct finalists: Australia, Austria, France. Oh, let's do 4, and Germany. So, thoughts on that? Let's come to Charlotte first.
Which one?
Australia, Austria, France, and Germany.
And of course, all qualify for the final.
Oh, you think so? But really, if it just down to music, the best song we have in the entire competition this year is the Australian one.
Fully agree.
Yeah, music-wise, that is the best competition.
But who do you think will vote for them?
Actually, I think there'll be a lot of people who thinks that it's actually quite funny that Australia is in it. We might disagree and might not quite see why, but it will get a lot of points.
Well, Australia is in there is because they have a lot of European roots in Australia, so that's why also it's good that they are part of it. And they chose a singer, Guy Sebastian, fantastic singer, very mainstream. I said that before. It can be a number 1 in the chart easily.
French ballads. Andy, I know you're a fan. What do you think of this one this year?
Well, it's strong ballads, but there are quite a lot of ballads in the competition. My favorite is Greece, as I told. Probably France come next if we will speak about ballads.
She's a great singer.
She's a great singer, great voice, very impressive one.
Yeah, okay. And we come to Prinz Blog for Germany. She's actually she's actually a really great performer on stage, though. Wow,
Yeah.
You know.
And that's why I think it could really work well. I don't think Germany will win. I don't think we will be top 5, but I think it could be top 10 somewhere, like 8, 9, 10 somewhere around it. Because she will do a good performance on stage, and she's also a good singer, and so I think that can really work well.
Okay. Mish.
Australia, Austria, France, Germany. Of course, Australia. Of course, Australia. Good, very, very great song, and it can win also. Yeah, but I don't like Germany. Sorry.
You don't like Germany?
No,
Well, you're not
no, I don't like it.
every song, Mish.
Do you want to remain my friend?
Okay, last 3 of the direct finalists: Italy, huge favourite; Spain, and the United Kingdom. So I'll kick off with the United Kingdom because they are my best friends. I've interviewed them so many times now. Yeah, I was never really a fan 100% of the song straight away, but it's kind of grown on me over the weeks and the months that I've been listening to it. I think they're going to do okay now. They've rehearsed and rehearsed and rehearsed and rehearsed, and it's coming together on stage for them now. I hope they do better than we did last year. I was very disappointed with the result we got last year because of the new ethos from the BBC of selecting the songs. We will see in a few weeks' time. Let's go around the table with Italy, Spain, and UK.
UK. I heard the song the first time, and for me, it caught me straight away. Okay. I know there's people who love it and people who hate it, and I'm one of them who loves that song. Maybe because I'm a little bit older than the average listener of Eurovision music. But really, for me, it's a nice thing. They're very sympathetic people on stage. They've clicked together as well, and I really enjoyed your interviews you did with them.
Yeah, it is.
The song is pretty catchy, but
Yes.
I don't know how they will do it on stage. The video is great with all the dancers, but with only 6 people on stage, it's gonna be tough. But it's a great song. It's catchy, and yeah, you remember it instantly. So I think that could really work well. But well,
Italy, Andy, big favourite. Do we think they're going to do it?
Yes, I think so.
Okay.
Well, I think it's Italy or Australia.
Okay.
So it's between two of this.
Okay. Mish, tell me about Spain.
I don't like Spanish songs, sorry, but Italy. What I would like to tell about Italy, I watched the Sanremo festival, and I wanted Annalisa to win. She took the third place, I think, or second place. I don't remember exactly, but this song is much better than this one, Italian.
And final word from everybody. Really going to put you on the spot right now. Who's going to win? You can have 3 seconds to think about it, and then I'm coming to you first, Matthias.
Tough question, but I'll also say it's Australia, Italy.
One country.
One country only. Gosh.
JP.
I'm between Austria and Sweden, so I say Sweden.
Sweden. Charlotte.
Estonia.
Norway.
Italy.
Norway for me, possibly Sweden.
I go with Australia.
Okay, you go with Austria. Listen, guys, thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed our little quick review. Sorry it was a bit rushed. And check back later on. We'll do some more updates when the rehearsals actually start. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you for all your time, everybody. Perfect.
Good.